yo, play some Rogue Trader. We're gonna play this for a little bit, and we got the show, I think, at 3. So I do want to play some tribes later. I'm sorry, I gotta play some tribes. So we're gonna do that a little bit later as well. Okay. Keep chugging along. When is the show? It's at 3. Circular cogitator. The machine alter accepts. Oh. Oh. Dar Impulse the 6th. Okay. A shortish, muscular man wearing scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger. Right now, he's showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos or electus show through his oddly bluish tinted skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight towards you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice sounding like a bird's cawing. May the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in the batteries. Take the side of the Akale, the Emperor protects. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed electrodynamic cenobium receives you, pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse the 6th, a servant of the motive force and the Praetor electroid of this sacred monastery. You got some bowing going on. Like it. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of Benaric signals comes from his vox, to which a Praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, "The rank of Praetor Electorate is a sign of high standing within the Electro-Priest fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. You have the honor of hosting the Rogue Trader of House von Valancius. I urge you to follow proper etiquette when interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles. Your path here is sprayed with the blood of desecrators." I have a few questions about the place. Who are you? The hardworking servants and dwellers of this cenobium. Okay. The Electro-Priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus. What do you believe in? We devote ourselves to the worship of the aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It is a blessed divine spark that creates impetus in the universe. Cool. Sounds good. The relic that this monastery protects provides the entire planet of Reichen Minoris with the blessed motive force, and we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in its place. Tell me more about your relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor to one such as yourself, dullard. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence and fear the might of the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Reichen Minoris by the holy warrior of faith Locke Impulse I during one of his campaigns. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of the cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people. You're not like other members of the Adeptus Mechanicus that I have met. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every Electro-Priest is given numerous electus that combine in a blessed Voltageist current, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That is why our skin glows with its light and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained. Okay. The Omnissiah's tears is what we call this phenomenon, this dying away of our unworthy flesh. As we shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world, we gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. Understand? Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross the monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of Electro-Priests, but your intentions are good. What happened here and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon the cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's spark of purity. It was then that I ordered the few surviving brethren to retreat to the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's angers were, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abodes still lay ahead of us. You must commend the skill with which your secret chambers is concealed. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacre than the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the Ark wherein dwells a miraculous fusion reactor. She's trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litanies so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Reichad Minoris may perish in a fount of fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the command. They're DDoSing it. This holy place will be protected against sacrilegious practices, I swear it. I was attacked by people who looked like electro-priests. A lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way and were not expecting to encounter any allies. I see you're alive and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. Oh man, Abelard going in. My enforcers of the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery and only a select few are allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your retinue are pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross this monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have to put them to death. Confirmed. The presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the Praetor Electorate's blessing will be regarded as sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. House Orselio follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. You made the right decision when you chose to avoid combat and save yourselves. Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching unholy intruders stampede through the chambers of my temple. I wish to get to the holy reactor. The Ark is hidden from Pilgrim's eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of her visit to the monastery, I will grant you that right. The hall that leads to the high reliquary has been barred by the enemy, but I will open a secret path. Okay. Let's do it. Requires dogmatic follower. Whoa. I wonder what that was.
Is there
something we couldn't do? Redo the playthrough. Starting over. Start it all. Shut it down, chat. Shut it down. Hey, Pestory, what's up? Hey, Binmer.
I always keep my options open.
Uh-oh. Cohh got a trauma? Oh no, when did he get that? That's a bad one, too.
Over there!
Oh. That's a bummer. Must have been during the last fight.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Yo, cool. Love to see it. The face of a woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask, yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber bass of a void wolf, a border of ships. How predictable your path is, how static, all the possible deaths you have skirted, only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. The woman turns her mask to Pascal and glows. You've arrived just in time, little cog. The schematicals use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. Cohh. I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. The sacred Cohh grinds all corruption to dust. From the dust I will build order. Silence, heretic, your crazed preachings will not touch my mind. Do you cling to your blindness so desperately? Do you think it will protect you from the blinding radiance of the truth? A woman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and timbre, a martyr's voice, a young, fervent, and in pain. Time is all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door. The present choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in, a blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant of what is to come, or a corpse. It would take some time to wrestle from you the details of the future that the cult prophesizes. Hopefully when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. But you'll be as a living torch blazing for his glory! Ah! Yellow, reds, violets, oranges, blues, wild colors that scorch the eyes. Where the motley mask ends, there's nothing but a colorless void remains. Who are you? My name is known to you. I'm Aurora, servant of Uralon the Cruel and the spark of the final dawn that is destined to set Reichad Minoris ablaze. A great pathwoman was born into the Imperial's bondage, but shunned her predestination in favor of the changes promised by the Edge of Daybreak. Whose servant are you? Is Urlon a demon or just another heretic? Your flippancy is so amusing. Why, you have no inkling of the chasm that separates us. He is a prophet who foresaw our impending doom and who graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. He is a shard of ancient wisdom from a time before we were slaves to our bitter predestination. Rogue Trader, I can't wait to close this creature's mouth with the seal of death. Or are you saving this glorious deed for yourself? Is the Edge of Daybreak your unholy patron? Our teacher, our savior, our merciful God, or the Immaterial? And he remembers you, Kogan Valancius. The silly savior fantasy you have been acting out amuses the true masters of those people's fate. So what is the final dawn? Salvation from a death whose name is yet unknown, but whose approach is sensed by many. Soon it will claim every inhabitant of the Cronus expanse. You think anyone will come to our aid when cataclysms shake our homes and planet-wide genocides are unleashed? Will the Emperor help, or the idol of iron they call the Omnissiah? No, we will die alone and abandoned. Only one deity is promising salvation, the Edge of Daybreak. What servitude are you talking about? What predestination? Standard chaos gobbledygook, okay? The soldier, the commissioner, the administrative official, and technomat, the void rat, all are consigned to serving the golden throne and then dying a grim death for its glory. Well, I mean, for glory, right? Even the path is predestined, Rogue Trader. Predestined, Rogue Trader. You will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity's domain. Your end will be particularly grim and ghastly. Why are you blinding people? If you think they're blind, they see far more than you do. Through reflections in the mirrors blessed by the energy of the Immaterium, the Edge of Daybreak reveals their visions of true existence and gives them glimpses of what is to come. The woman takes a glass prism out of her folds of her clothes and looks at you through it with a mocking chuckle. The prism's bluish-pink sheen imprints itself in your retinas as soon as though it's been burned into them. Guess what I see when I look at you? I think that's enough talk. Oh, look. Your people wanted my head. Why? Brother Twilight, known to you as Kunrad, marked you as a target. You're trying to blow up the reactor? I'm lighting the spark of the final dawn. Yep. False believers will perish in fire, while the faithful will find their salvation in a new form in it. It does have a vile temper, but I have assistants who can help tame it. Oh, man. The woman nods casually towards the maimed electro priests whose hands are affixed to the control panel with steel stakes. Blasphemous spirits have crawled under our skin and into our sacred iron. Take the motive force of our bodies, I implore you. We do not wish to offend the Omnissiah with the sacrilege our hands are committing. Right. We're doing it. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak. The Electro Priest ripped their hands off the command panels, rending their flesh and the stakes that pierced them. As their schismatical controlled bodies are imbued with the motive force's radiance, all the unfortunates can do is scream in horror and plead for a swift death. You cannot make out her blasphemous words, but the name of the heretic keeps repeating. The Eye of Daybreak digs into your hearing like a blade into the defense's flesh. The sound is almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to muster your strength and banish it.
You will beg for mercy,
Wait,
but I will grant none.
Surrender to the dark powers!
Oh god, there's a lot of them. Okay. All right. We got so many peoples. Go ahead and start with our girl.
I'll make it happen.
As we do.
I'll do it.
A little bit of damage there. Okay. Now her real turn. Do this first.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Wait, shouldn't that have upped that to... Why didn't that go to 8? That should be 8.
I'll do it. You, my emperor!
Rounds until the reactor explodes, 2. What? What am I supposed to do? I can't even attack her. Maybe kill the electro priests? Oh, no pressure. We're fine. This is fine. Things are fine.
I'll see to it personally.
This is fine.
I'll make it happen.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. No one can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Boom.
No! His ruby flushes up!
That's not good. Let's see.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one. It will be done.
Okay.
Reading damage to bulk.
Ow.
Don't frighten me.
Dang, dude.
Vengeance will be swift.
My ears are ringing.
A dodge. Okay.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Wait. Almost got him.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Me? If you insist, Lord. As duty demands.
Okay. I'm hoping we can kind of like work around a side here. Then we're gonna get kind of destroyed as we do, but... Oh, I can't go to him. Bummer. Okay, let's see.
I need a foothold.
4 AP. Do this.
I won't object to it.
Okay, they're enfeebled. We're gonna do a charge. Now I could, he's got really high dodge. So we're gonna go for this.
But of course, Lord Captain, nothing stands against me.
So close. Pascal. Let's see. You can't shoot him, can you? Oh, you can. Alright, so let's do this first. Oh, we can't. Bummer. I'm gonna bring Pascal over this way.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
I need him closer before we do that.
Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. Multiplasma rift.
Okay.
Just a minor session.
Deliver us!
Jeez, man. Kill the tech.
This is just...
Oh, cool. Okay, so good. That's kind of what we needed right there.
The pain will subside.
House Orcelio thanks you.
My man's up here is getting destroyed, though.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I'll do it. Eradicated.
Randomly hit some dude in the back. Okay, nice.
Doubt is for the weak.
A whole lot of stuff there. Good. Okay, let's have her go again. Let's get an offensive hit on you.
On it.
Let's get more AP. Let's give a shot to you. And
It's
then we'll
as
pick
good
it
as
again.
done. I'll make it happen.
Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Beautiful. Good. Yes. Okay. Gotta get a big boy taunt in here.
At your beck and call.
Why can't I move here? I can't move.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Dude, this is gonna be so good.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Yes! Okay, awesome. Do this.
I will do my duty.
Oh, I should have endured. I didn't endure like a dingle.
Pain
got some
and
temp HP though.
duty go hand in hand.
Use grenades.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, he didn't move. Oh, man.
If I may,
Do a reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Get a shot. Chat, I think I heard a shot. Actually, no, we're not going to do a shot. We're going to do that.
I'll do it. I will not. As
She
the
will
Emperor
not.
commands, I act.
Okay, dude, what can we do with you? We could try the heal thing. If I move you to here.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
34%. That seems real low. Do this.
Let's see to it.
I can't charge him, can I? Hey, it worked. Cool.
I won't object to it.
He's still probably going to die, but we'll figure something out, I guess. Okay. We need to move him.
Explorers know one route.
I'm not sure why, but his chance to hit seems very low. Why is it only 32%? It seems really low. Oh.
Running binaric override. My vow is to serve.
So my current chance to hit is 32. If I do this, six.
Successfully terminated.
Still
Brace
seems way low.
yourself, Abelard.
Ooh.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
You missed a 95 shot, girl. Girl. Girl.
I'll see to it personally.
Ow. Oh, we leveled again. Oh, yeah.